Streaming live from Los Angeles, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Want to comment? Get on the radio. Call us at 626-869-7268. The Three Guys Rant starts now.
All right, and we're back for another week. We've got a few new guests in the house. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening. It's going to be an exciting show. This week, Hector's out of town. He won't be with us, but he may call in. Sitting in for him is going to be Loud?
He was going to call you Loud Mouth. I think he was going to call you that.
I've heard Loud Mouth, Loud Ass.
It's loud. Go ahead.
Loud Todd.
Loud Todd. Last name is Ma, right?
Mao.
Mao. That's what I get wrong. So it's Loud Todd.
Okay, anyways.
It's a tongue twister, people.
You know what? That is so disappointing because I remember the last time he was here, he had said you were the only person that's ever got his last name right.
And you know what? I honestly was set for it. I really was. And what threw me for a loop, I'm going to let Arvin explain, but if the board is correct, it says Jenny McCarthy is on line 1.
Say what?
What threw me for a loop was the two young ladies that were in here earlier. But
is it were they half naked?
All I got to say is with our luck, it's probably a Jenny McCarthy from Pico Rivera.
So what? Okay, so we're going to find out. So before we get too deep into the show and we talk about all the issues and the things we were going to cover, I'm going to turn it over to Arvin. Let's see who's on line 1. Give me 1 second. Ms. McCarthy, are you with us?
I am. What do you mean Hector's not there?
Oh, wow.
The only reason I'm calling.
You know what? Hector does have the deepest, manliest voice in America, but unfortunately he had other business too, and I think he's listening.
Good substitute.
You're a good substitute, but Hector may call in from Chicago, so we'll see if Chi-Town is listening.
What a sorry.
Wow.
yes. So you know Hector then.
Oh, wait a minute. He's in Chicago?
He's in Chi-Town, yeah.
He's getting paid way too much than if he's in Chicago right now.
You know what? He really was disappointed that he couldn't be here today. He's going to be even more disappointed. Now, Jenny, did I understand correctly? You sent us the lovely ladies that are in our lobby right now?
Are they really? Are there girls there?
Yeah, we have two girls. I spoke to Nina, which she told me is the league owner. Is that correct?
All I know is it's the best, most awesome thing I go to every Friday, which is lingerie basketball in Los Angeles. And I don't know why every guy is not there. I mean, it is awesome to watch these girls.
I will tell you why every guy is not there, because I didn't know about this till right now. Screw the NBA lockout. Please give me directions so I can watch these beautiful ladies that I just saw play basketball.
I brought a few guy friends with me, and they're like, yeah, right, just whatever. And then they sat there and they got so into the game going, these play. I mean, you almost forget sometimes until they bend over or do a jump ball that they're wearing their brown underwear, but they're pretty players. You can watch a little bit on their website, but Friday nights I'm always there.
Now, Jenny, I'm assuming that this is a little stadium, right? I mean,
what, honey?
How big is it? Are we talking about like in a high school gym, or where exactly are they playing?
They're playing. I forgot. It's a pretty good sized gym, but they do still kind of like sell out. I think the girls might be able to tell you, but it's at 8:30 on Friday.
Wow, they sell out? That is something that WNBA cannot say.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
It's so fun. It's honestly, it's the best time, and you can be like me and sneak alcohol in. I'm just kidding.
No, Jenny, I got a question because
I sneak alcohol in to church. So
Arvin's our producer, and he told us that. Wow, you know what? We've never gotten more people on hold than this topic. This is spectacular. But my question was, Arvin said that you have a cause that this is tied to.
It's not yet tied to, but I will be towards Generation Rescue, I'm sure, at some event. But these girls just launched this league, so I haven't quite hit them up yet, but I will eventually.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry that I didn't mean to jump the gun. It's only because, for example, the three of us here, we do a lot of work with the Boys and Girls Club of America. We do a lot of nonprofit work, and that's why we were so excited when Arvin was bringing us up to speed on a lot of the work that you do. And I also wanted to give you the opportunity to plug some of the groups that you've been helping and maybe some websites.
Well, I'm the president of, thank you for that. I'm the president of Generation Rescue, which is an autism organization, my autism organization, that we help families in 38 countries. So if anyone knows a family member with autism, generationrescue.org is the place to go. But we got to talk about these girls that play basketball. I want to get people there. So you have to go online to lingeriebasketball.com and get your tickets. And
lingeriebasketball.com?
Well, I'm there already.
Lingeriebasketball.com. You can find out where they're playing, and this Friday I'll be there.
Do they have a Facebook page or anything, too?
You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm on their website right now. It just says lingeriebasketball.com. So.
You know, it's funny. The other thing, well, Arvin went to go get the lovely ladies from the lobby so they could talk to you also and kind of interact a little bit. But I had to ask. Now, Mikey, help me. What is her first name? Jenny, your cousin is...
Melissa.
I got... you know what? She is spectacular. Over the weekend, we saw Bridesmaids. She is just awesome.
Isn't she? She has got the chops. I'm so proud that she's my cousin, and I'm so, you know, I gave her first job on my MTV sketch show like 17 years ago, trying to get producers to listen to me, saying she's really talented, she's really funny, and it took her all these years of really kind of working hard to get and break out, and now, if people don't know, she is the one in Bridesmaids that's the more full-figured one, and just awesome.
She does a great job. You know, I know Mike and we watch Mike and Molly and have a great time with that one. And I think she's just, you know, spectacular. So I just wanted to share that with you also. But let me turn it over to the lovely ladies who just walked in the room. I'm going to hand one of them my headset. Arvin.
There's a headset right there for one of you ladies. And
here's Arvin so you can guide.
You have to be here to see what I am looking at. Two gorgeous women in lingerie with jersey numbers on their breasts. It is, this is a dream come true for every man in this room right now, I think.
Yes, I could not agree more. Yes, they deserve a round of applause. Yes. I like the pictures that are being taken from the lobby. That's good.
They do, and they're players.
Would agree.
What are you? Center, point guard, shooting guard? Do you know?
Yes, I'm point guard and shooting guard.
Point guard and shooting guard, and you?
I'm a forward center.
And I'm sorry, what were your names again?
Atiana Ali, a.k.a. Adi the Hottie.
Adi the Hottie plays center.
And I'm Crystal, and I'm a.k.a. Champagne.
And Champagne is the shooting guard, point guard. All right. What is your ladies' record right now?
I believe we are...
We haven't won a lot of games, but
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you know, we come out there, we play hard, we look good, and we're having a good time.
That's awesome.
Now, what team do you play for?
LA Divas.
LA Divas.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many teams in the league?
We have 4 teams.
4 teams.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys play every Friday?
Every Friday night.
Same place or different place?
Same place, same time.
It's at Super Gym. And
where's that at?
West Hollywood.
In West Hollywood.
Sorry, excuse me. West LA.
West LA.
2920 Sepulveda Boulevard, to be specific.
Okay. And Ms. Jenny McCarthy.
And the games are off the hook. They're so awesome. They're fun. These girls play their butts off, and they have cute butts. And literally, they can tell you. I've been to every game screaming my brains out.
Now, what I want to know is, do you ladies play in sneakers or do you play in those easy fit, comfortable heels?
No, sneakers.
Sneakers, right? Yeah, no, I get it, but they have that commercial where the ladies play in high heels. I didn't know if maybe you used those shoes.
That's just for cute purposes. Yeah. When we play, we're in sneakers, hair in a ponytail.
Hair in a ponytail. You get down.
Yeah.
And is there a referee?
Yes.
Get in closer to the mic so that you can talk. You gotta kind of love the mic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So there is a referee.
Yes.
Yeah. Are there any openings for referees? I can be a ref.
Okay, that works. We can work that out for you. Give me your information.
Oh, there we go.
We'll work it out. You know.
We can even do maybe a live remote from one of the games.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
See, what we got to do, though, now let's be real. Because Jenny called in and the girls are here, the phone lines are lit up, and there's all kinds of people logging on. So the only way it would work if we did a remote is if Jenny went with us. Because there's no way they're going to come want to see us. Not the way they look.
I'm there every Friday.
She's
I'm there
awesome.
every
She's there
single
every
Friday.
I don't know. I think if the 3 guys go live, they should wear lingerie too.
I would pay.
Could you guys see Phil in some lingerie in a garden?
The problem is, if I wore lingerie, you couldn't see it on me. Come on now. Who are we kidding?
All I gotta say is that if we go in lingerie, Todd's going in lingerie.
If you guys go, I'll do it too.
And then we'll also be in lingerie. And then we'll all be one big happy family.
You know what? I think that we should do that, and I'll show up and we'll make some money, give it to charity.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think? 54A, 54C?
I don't know, man. I got to try what I have in my closet. I mean, what? Never mind.
I sign up for it. Yeah. I'll be here if you're in here.
I like it. I like
so,
it.
what do you think about that idea, Jenny?
Sure. What, honey?
What do you think about that idea?
I'm in. I will do the play-by-play live, so we should absolutely do it. And, you know, my sister also is on the team. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. But.
Yeah, she plays for the Beauties.
Yes, she does.
Wow. Does she regularly school you? Does she school you?
JoJo has to move. She can shoot.
JoJo's got a nice shot.
Ladies, we're coming down to the wire on the first segment, and I wanted to give everybody time to plug their... Ladies, tell us again, where do we see you? How do we find you? What can we do?
You can find us every Friday at the Super Gym. It's 2920 Sepulveda Boulevard. We play for the LA Divas. My name's Atiana Ali, and this is Crystal Clay.
And you can also go to our website at www.lingeriebasketball.com. It'll have all of our information on there as far as our games. This is going to be our last game Friday before we go into the championship game. Our first game does air at 8 p.m. Starlets will be playing, the Beauties will be playing the...
I don't even know the lineup, but if you go to the website...
Oh, I'm creeping your website right now. I feel very dirty.
Who cares about
Beauties,
the lineup?
Okay, Beauties play the Glam at 8 p.m. and Starlets will be playing the Divas at 9:30.
9:30. We're the second game.
And Miss Jenny McCarthy, you'll be there?
I will be there rooting them on, so get there.
And then you guys are always sold out, though. Is that right?
Or did you bring some tickets today, or do we have...
Yes, we actually have a ticket giveaway. We're going to be giving away 5 free tickets to the listeners when they call in if they want to come to the game.
Do you hear that? Free tickets to see ladies in lingerie.
I mean, right there up front.
And you don't have to buy a lap dance, guys.
I like it. I like it. That's now you know what? And again, I don't want to offend anybody. I'm just curious because I know there's the lingerie bowl during the Super Bowl. In this particular instance, is it for a cause, a reason, just because? Is it a new type of league?
Yeah, it's a new league. We are the first year we're starting it, and it's been a dope ride. I know the LFL has been out there, but we're giving them a ride for their money. Yeah. You know what I mean? People know about the football league, but America loves basketball. So,
and with the lockout right now,
steal some of their fans.
Oh yeah, the lockout we're getting some love.
Yeah,
I bet.
Definitely. I think without the lockout, we still will be getting some love.
I'm pretty sure without the lockout, you'd be getting the love.
You know what's funny? That if you want to buy a ticket online and you want to use a promo code, it's hardwood.
Hardwood.
So,
right.
That is a double entendre.
Hardwood.
I think so. But anyways.
All right. I wanted to thank Ms. Jenny McCarthy for calling into our show and helping raise our awareness. The ladies are going to stick around. I know. Where are we at, guys? I'm sorry. I'm lost on the time. Oh, there we go.
You guys, I'll see you this Friday night.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Take care.
You're listening to the Three Guys Rant on AdrenalineRadio.com here in L.A. We've got the lovely ladies in. Please stick around after the break. The first 5 callers after the break will win tickets to go see them on Friday. We'll be right back.
Los Pollos, home of flavored down-to-the-bone chicken. As we say in Spanish, el sabor hasta el último huesito. At Los Pollos, we serve delicious Cuban/Mexican marinated chicken. We are cooking our chickens in rotisserie ovens to give you a well-seasoned, well-marinated, well-cooked, delicious chicken. We have 3 locations to serve you. In the city of Bell, we are located in 6201 Atlantic Avenue on the corner of Randolph and Atlantic. In the city of East LA, we are located on 5161 Pomona Boulevard on the corner of Atlantic and Pomona Boulevard. And in the city of Downey, we are located on 7940 East Florence Avenue on the corner of Paramount and Florence. Come to Los Pollos and experience the most delicious chicken that you'll ever have the pleasure of eating.
As a parent, you're faced with making lots of choices for your children. And sometimes choosing can be difficult, especially when it comes to entertainment. Can they watch that new TV show? Which movies can they go see? What video games can they play? Just like TV and movies, choosing appropriate video games is important because certain games may not be suitable for kids. Fortunately, there's the ESRB video game rating system. It's a simple tool to help me choose the video games that are okay for my children to play. On the front of the game package is the rating symbol. We're all pretty familiar with them. E for everyone, E10 plus for kids 10 and older, T for teen, and M for mature. And on the back is a description of what's actually in the game. The video game rating system helps me choose which video games are right for my kids and which ones may not be. Use the rating system by looking on the package of every computer and video game. You'll be glad you did. For more information, visit esrb.org.
If you're an entrepreneur and business person, you know that without advertising, a terrible thing happens. Nothing. Increase your local, national, or worldwide sales by advertising right here on Adrenaline Radio. We have a sales rep that can custom tailor a campaign that will benefit both you and your business. Call 562-945-6469 before your competition does. That's 562-945-6469. Yeah, adrenalineradio.com.
Streaming live from Los Angeles, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
All right, and we're back from the first break.
Someday he'll get it right.
One of these days I might.
The Three Guys Rant starts now.
I got to learn these new signals, man. I got to learn the new timing.
Okay,
it's horrible.
Phil, go.
You know what?
We're on.
What's funny is when we came back and we started the new format and we said, it was going to be more political, hard pressing. We were going to take all of the serious topics of the world. So then Arvin throws at us, we're going to get Jenny McCarthy on the phone. She does a lot of great causes, a lot of nonprofits, and she wanted to help promote a new league. So of course we said absolutely. Little did we know, God bless her, that she was going to send us two gorgeous women in their underwear in the studio.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go to line 2.
I think we're overdressed.
You know what? Seriously, I think some clothing should be coming on.
Wow. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to Koya. Is it correct,
Sorry, I don't want to see Phil's. I might be compelled to reach out and touch them.
I might be compelled to reach out and touch them.
Yeah. Koya, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry. I allowed Todd wanted to fill me up here for a second. We lost control, but I wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about the league. We wanted to thank Jenny for bringing it to our attention. What do you got for us?
It's an amazing league with a lot of beautiful women who are beautiful and athletic. And for all your callers today, if you put in hardwood, you get a coupon off $5 off each ticket if they're not one of the 5 winners. And that's an 8 o'clock game between the Beauties and the Glam. And then I'm on Team Starlet, and we play at 9:30. So we would love for all you guys to come out and check us out at 8 o'clock and then at 9:30.
So when you buy a ticket and you go to a game, you watch both games, or how does that work?
Well, if you buy one ticket, you can see the first game, but if you buy 2 tickets, you can see both games. So I suggest 2 tickets. And we do have a Facebook and we do have Twitter. So you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
So, and it sounds like this is pretty great because I got somebody writing in right now that said, a guy, Leo Estelati, says, "Oh, dude, it's about time someone else was brave enough to say it. Holy cow, are those girls hot. And not only that, they can play. I saw real hits, real stiff arms, real jukes, real rage. It was awesome. I think I fell in love with 8 to 12 different girls that night."
That's right.
We like to hear.
I hope I'm one of them. So
nice.
I'm in love right now.
Are we sure those were stiff arms?
They did say hardwood.
Hardwood.
Yes.
Hey, Koya, can I put you on hold for 1 second? We'll come back to you. I'm going to take Gregory on line 1. He's dying for some tickets.
Sure, you got it.
Okay. Let me see.
Phil's still learning to use the console as well. He can't get
Gregory,
the key
are you
right.
there?
Hello, yeah.
There's Gregory.
There you
Okay.
go.
Hello, Gregory.
What's up, Greg?
How are you?
Hey, good.
Nice.
Is it me or does he sound like he's calling from a closet doing something he shouldn't be doing? He's like, "Hey, good."
What are you doing, Gregory?
I'm hanging out, listening to the show.
Nice.
He's definitely using a hands-free device. If you know what I'm saying.
Tell me his hardwood is not hanging out, okay?
Hey, Gregory, so you want some tickets for Friday's event?
Yes, I would love to get some tickets.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So we're gonna
ladies,
take
what
your
do they have to
information.
do, or what? We just need to get his information for you, or
Yes,
put him on a list?
Right. We need to put him on a list, get his information, his first and last name, and we would go ahead and put him on the list.
So we'll put you on hold for a minute after you finish talking to the ladies, and we'll get all your info and get you some tickets, all right?
Do you have a question for the
thanks a
ladies,
lot.
Greg?
Yes.
I can't wait to see you on Friday.
I can't wait to see you either, Greg.
All right, Greg.
I'll be the guy in the back of the stands in the raincoat.
Hold on 1 second, Greg. We're going to talk to another caller. Give me a second. All right. Well, there we go. Tyler's on line 3. Tyler, are you with us? Tyler?
Hello, Tyler.
Hello?
Hey.
Whoa, hey.
Tyler.
Hey.
Hi.
That's our team
That's
right
California
there.
for you. Hey.
Hi. Oh, so Tyler is a player.
Yes,
Yes,
he's our player.
Tyler, what team do you play for?
the Divas.
Divas.
That's right.
And what position do you play?
Whenever they need me.
Wherever they need you.
You're a real
that.
team player.
Tyler is our Dennis Rodman.
Oh, there you go.
Tyler's feisty.
Yes.
Tyler's feisty. She get down on defense.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, she gets
So
down.
okay, I'm gonna ask this question. So who's your Kobe Bryant? Which among you is the shooter? Who's the scorer?
She shoots.
That'd be Crystal,
and-
definitely.
Yeah, she's definitely.
And
a
you're the
shooter.
center, so you're the rebounding monster.
Just come in where I'm at, and you might get blocked.
Yes, she definitely is.
I like to have a block party.
A
If
block
someone gets
party.
around us, she's gonna block.
And so Tyler, you play the major defense then.
Yeah, I do what I can.
Nice. Tyler, can I put you on hold for 1 second? We'll come right back to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Michael?
Yes.
How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing? So, are
Hello.
you calling in to talk to the
good.
ladies?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
What's up, Michael?
Hey, I got a question for y'all. But looking at, there's also another league called the LFL. Now, the real question is, can y'all step up to the same level as the LFL?
From what I hear, they're doing it.
Absolutely. We are tough and strong. It's basically taking football and bringing it to the hardwood. You know what I mean? It's not a game out here. We definitely play hard, and this has been an awesome experience.
Yeah.
Basketball is where all of our hearts are at. So bringing
Honestly,
it.
when we play and we're in lingerie, as soon as we step on the court and that ball goes up, I don't
forget
even
that I'm
remember
even-
what
yeah.
I'm in lingerie.
Yeah.
So we really play.
If you're at a game, you will be into it.
Yeah. If
Like-
you enjoy basketball, you'll enjoy it.
Well,
And
I don't
women?
know how much of the game.
I
I'll be
mean,
watching.
ladies
I'll be
bumping
watching.
into each other
I know.
and knocking each other over and shooting
Right.
baskets at the
It's
same
like
time.
The whistle blows, and he's like, "For what?"
And a lot of booty.
And a lot of
ass
booty.
slap.
A lot of ass slappery.
Yes.
I mean,
I do it a lot.
I slap their asses when they're doing a good job.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
This is
It's
how
what
we
you
do
do.
it.
So the lingerie, are we talking granny panties or are we talking thongs?
We're talking about like skivvies.
You just see what's.
And if you got a little ass, it's gonna show.
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
gonna hang out. It's gonna come
Michael,
out.
we're going to put you on hold for 1 second. They're going to take your info at the front desk, okay? Michael?
All right.
Are you having a moment there?
Ladies, since you're here in the house with us, we'll talk about a few other things. We still have, how many more pairs of tickets did we have, Arden? We had 5 total?
5 tickets
Five
or 5
tickets.
5 tickets. So we give
Five-
away a pair.
We've given away 2 tickets. We have 3 left. Okay, so we still have 3 tickets for the first 3 callers who'd like to go to Friday's game.
Right.
Feel free to call in and talk to us about what's going on. I'm going to switch gears, but the ladies are feel free to jump in with us as we wait for the rest of the calls and talk about the league. Let's get to one of the things really quick that's important. Last week I predicted the Cowboys would win their season opener, and Mike wants to laugh and say...
Told you so.
They threw that game.
They threw it. They did not throw
They
it.
threw the game, and they should have won the game. The
Well,
Cowboys should have won.
Yeah, they
I
should
don't
have
know
won.
football.
Well, yeah.
I'm with you, Crystal.
They should have won.
So
Really?
are you a Cowboys fan?
No,
or?
I'm not.
You're not.
No,
Who's
I'm
your
a
team?
sports fan.
You're a sports fan, but
Yes, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Well, since not everybody loves the Cowboys, what about Cam Newton in his opening game?
He was
That
pretty
was
good.
pretty amazing. I mean, he lost. And
Yeah, he
they
was
say
pretty
Peyton
good.
Manning lost his first game too, but he's
Right.
still look at where he is. But Cam Newton, 400 yards, first rookie. That's the most
Right.
yards by a rookie ever.
No, he played outstanding. Yeah.
Now,
I
I
think
have
he
to make,
surprised a lot of people.
one last shout out about the NFL, and we'll move on to more serious topics. I promised I would because I'm eating crow on this one. The Raiders.
The Raiders won.
Not only did they win,
They
their
spanked-
field goal kicker tied the league record at 63.5-yard field goal. Wow. Actually, it was 63 measured, but the true fans are calling it 63.5. It pains me that they won. It pains me that I'm mentioning this. So you know who you are, and this is for you. I hope you're enjoying it. All right, moving on.
Did you guys hear about this Sarah Palin thing today?
Which one?
The affair that she had an affair with Glenn Rice. That Sarah Palin loves the black man's.
Hey, ho, ho.
Wait.
Easy.
That's what it said. It was in the paper. No, I said,
seconds on the clock for
we're
that.
getting this.
Okay, time out.
And
30 seconds.
Whistle.
so it's
going
Sarah
on?
Palin and Glenn Rice from the Miami Heat had an affair, and also
Allegedly?
No. This is it's when she was a reporter for the Miami Dade.
right. She wasn't married yet.
She was not married, but then she did have an intermarriage affair on her husband named Todd, and they have a story about her and her husband doing cocaine off an overturned barrel.
Wow.
Don't let the glasses fool you.
Right. I already knew underneath the
She
glasses
gets
and
down.
the suits, you know.
Well,
She's a freak of league.
A little freak.
Right. Like crazy in Alaska, they got to find stuff to do up there.
Obviously. She hopped on
my
something.
God, another beautiful
Sexy.
woman.
Wow.
Mia. This
yeah.
is Mia.
Mia, hi Mia, how are you?
Mia.
Hello, Mia.
Take a seat.
We are the Three Guys Rant, and we just had another one walk into the room. And you know what? If you're not watching
Say hello,
on
Mia.
the
Into the mic.
Hi.
Wow, he threw me for a loop there. Yeah, but on the Sarah Palin thing, I thought the timing, though, these kind of things always strike me a little weird. We're getting ready to see what she's going to do, what movement she's going to make, if she's going to throw her hat in the ring. So the timing on these kind of things always trouble me a little bit.
Right. Well, they're saying that the Miami Heat story is actually an old story that's been around. There's a book being
right, and that's what I'm saying.
Right.
The timing of it just seems. And again, don't get me wrong. I think Sarah Palin's cute. I don't want her to be president.
No.
But I just think the timing of it's a little weird.
Yes.
To come out. And what's so funny though is how you're right. I was looking at some of the notes before the show, and it's so funny how only. And I know Gary listening, he's going to say it's only the liberal media, but how they play up the race side of it. It's not a man and a woman, and he's a good-looking man, and she's a cute woman. No, it's got to be, white woman, black man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, come on, really? Does it matter these days? I mean, this is, 2012, 2011?
Yeah, but
chocolate.
that creates ratings, man.
Michelle Obama, watch out.
Oh,
watch your man.
Yeah,
I
so,
like that. Yum.
ladies, do you have any thoughts on who you'd like your next president to be?
I haven't given it much thought, but I do like Obama.
Yes.
He's cute.
Mia?
He is hot.
The most important quality in a president.
I
He's
mean,
cute.
that is very important. I think so.
I think for him, he stepped in at a time that was like really difficult to make decisions and make things work. And I think with a little more time in there, he can make things happen and really switch things for the better for the people.
It takes some time to clean up other people's messes.
Yeah,
You can't just
right.
walk into a dirty house and make it all clean in one
he
afternoon.
Walked into,
You see that it's his brains and beauties. It's the complete package.
What, you think they can't come together?
I know, man. No, but,
And they play sports. I am so in love.
Right now.
Can I do a three-way proposal right now? And they said, let's do it. Oh, my.
Easy.
No,
easy.
the proposal, Phil.
No,
the
I understand.
proposal.
We're a fun bunch of girls.
You know what's funny is how they talk about one of the polls that was taken in terms of presidents. They talk about JFK. They talk about Obama. They talk about some of the ones that are the best looking presidents we've ever had. And how a lot of people relate better looking to more sincere, more honest.
Did they mention George W. Bush in that?
No.
Okay.
Just
no honesty there.
No.
Just
I
want
have no comments.
No comments.
We're going to leave that one alone.
Yeah.
One of the things we want to talk about in the second half of the show, we're going to talk about Obama's job bill, what they're looking to do. We're going to talk about tipping in America because Mike and I argue about that. I came from the restaurant industry, and I'm sure Todd, working in there, and I'm sure you ladies have some, ideas on that one. And we always joke about, or actually we fight about tipping. Who should get tipped, who shouldn't, what's over tipping, if somebody does their job.
Yeah, but these ladies are big money athletes, so they don't care about that. They're throwing money out right
throwing
there.
money
I mean, we're
away.
talking about, endorsement deals?
Just know that when we tip, we're generous for the most part.
For the most
If
part.
you got good service, you should be tipped well.
Right.
If you've been in the industry, you know.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right.
Well, but what's funny is we talk about, I tell Mike that the whole thing with where they came up with 10%, 15%, some of the numbers that are out there, to me, are too arbitrary. Somebody brings your table, brings your food and drops it on the table. They shouldn't expect 15%.
This is true.
There's the music.
There's the music.
So you're listening to the Three Guys Rant on AdrenalineRadio.com. We have three lovely basketball players here in studio. We have Arvin and Lau Todd. We'll be back after the break.
Tropicana Bakery and Cuban Cafe. Come and experience our sweet tradition of sweets, pastries, and incredibly delicious Cuban food. At Tropicana, we offer a bohemian, nostalgic-like atmosphere. In Spanish, we say, es la hora de tertulia de café, which is the moment of drinking coffee and having a great time with friends and family. At Tropicana Bakery and Cuban Cafe, we have an array of exquisite coffees. We have an array of desserts, of pastries, empanadas, empanadas, sandwiches, and Cuban food. Come to Tropicana Bakery and be blown away by the Caribbean-like atmosphere and flavor profile. Tropicana Bakery and Cuban Cafe is located in the city of Downey. The address is 10218 Paramount Boulevard, virtually on the corner of Paramount and Florence.
When people say you're bright, they mean you've got a lot going on up there. It's not something people who use drugs hear much, because over time, drugs can change their brain. And the more times they try drugs, the more they want them. It's called addiction, and it's a disease that will waste your brain. For information, visit StopDrugAddiction.org or call 1-800-729-6686.
I'd like to talk to you today about one of my favorite programs on the radio. It's called Acting Up with Skyler and Steve. Oh, these are two beautiful men who tell jokes like I've never heard. They make beautiful music together on AM 1680, Adrenaline Radio. Oh, boy.
Visit us online for show archives and more at actingupshow.com.
Streaming live from Los Angeles, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil.
Wow, you know what? I don't. Somebody's gonna have to hold up cue cards or flashcards that say "on-air idiot." Let's go. Okay.
No, but then you'd have to be able to read.
You know what? That is true. But not have to use pictures.
No. Okay,
use
there
pictures.
We go.
There we go. I think if we had more. Go ahead, Arvin. What are you gonna say?
It's nothing even in regards to just what happened to you, but all I want to say is I've never seen Mike as focused as he is right now as when Aurora Snow was in here. He hasn't gotten off the basketball website in like the last 45 minutes.
Yay!
That's right.
But Arvin,
he's doing his research.
This is a kind of an awkward thing, though, because we have three beautiful ladies here, and in front of you, you have a jar of Vaseline.
Oh, yeah, what the hell is that?
Wow. You know, he runs up and down them stairs a lot.
Is the camera running? Like, I'm not even kidding. There is Vaseline here.
All right, let's get past the Vaseline.
There was a little chafing going on. So anyways.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Camila.
You're good now, right?
Camila or Camilla?
Camila. Cam.
Hold on one second. Camila?
Yes.
How are you?
Hey, Cam.
Good. Hey, girl.
Hey. I love me some Cam.
Yes, she's a sweetheart.
Hey, who all
So do I.
I want to love me some Cam.
It's Crystal, Auntie, and Renee.
Oh, hey, girls.
Hey, Boo.
Hey, well, I love all three of you guys.
I know, she's a
What about us guys?
Oh, well, I don't know you guys, but I know you're three guys that rant, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Nice.
I like it. I like it. Okay, Camila, did you want to comment on something? Just say hi to the girls, or?
Yeah, I wanted to call in and show some love to my LBL family.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, Crystal, Renee, Ozzy, hey, love you girls. We need to hang out soon, and we'll be playing each other Friday. So, hey, good luck to both of us.
All love.
So you're the competition on Friday.
Yes, she is.
There ain't no love there.
I'm going to tell you
totally
I love
different.
you, but if I knock you down, I'm sorry.
Are you a hair puller?
So I know that's you, and it's all good, okay? When the game starts, we know we are playing, and we're going at it.
sure.
But when it's over, it's all love.
We all go out and have some drinks.
Yeah,
Cool.
heck yeah.
I like it. Okay, well, thank you so much for calling in.
No problem.
Take
Girls,
care.
have fun, and guys, thanks for having me on.
You got it.
Thanks for calling in.
Okay,
You
bye-bye.
can call any day. You know, maybe we should have a team, put a team together. You know, the three guys team, and we play a game against.
Play against them.
How are you going to focus?
Huh?
How are you going to focus?
Who cares, dude? But I have a set of Speedos that I haven't worn in years.
So we'll wear Speedos and socks that we pull up to our knees.
I
Yes.
see. What if we box you out? I don't want you guys to get too excited.
Post you up.
And then,
We
but
gotta
then,
get in there.
I got to tell you, I've played a lot of sports. I've never gotten a chub when I played sports. Okay, it just, you know what I mean? Like it just does. I couldn't know if I could say the other thing.
When you've been playing with guys that look like this and
I
this.
would hope that you wouldn't get a tub.
Well, there are cheerleaders there. I mean, there'd be
Wait.
cheerleaders.
Mike, why do you say it like this and like that? You're part of that group.
Give me my mic back.
It'd be a very physical game.
All right.
I like the way this is going.
Yeah.
I must say that Yeah, according to the original plan for the day and looking at the notes, yeah, this is so far off the rails. But you know what? I'm going to go to Amber on line 3. Is she a friend of yours also, Amber?
Amber.
Amber, go ahead.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hi.
Callie, hey.
What's going on?
We are waiting on you, boo.
Yes.
And what team do you play for, Amber?
Say that again?
What team do you play for?
I play for the LA Divas.
Oh, all right.
That's our tattoo beauty right there.
Yeah.
Tattooed beauty.
Yeah.
So she's got sleeves.
Yes.
She's got like one
She's
tattoo. She's got
edgy.
like what? She's
She
edgy.
has many-
Yeah.
How many tattoos do you have?
I have 40.
40 tattoos.
40 tattoos.
Sexy. She's like the Kat Von D, but black.
Wow, a Kat Von Diva of black.
A black chick.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Basically,
dope.
yeah. I'm
Right.
starting my own thing.
And can you see most of them when you're wearing your uniform?
Yeah, all but a few.
All but a few.
All but a few.
All but a few.
All right, we're
We
gonna
only get to see those, though.
Yeah.
all right.
A few. No, I'm just kidding.
Real quick, I wanted to update our listeners that all the tickets for Friday's game have been given out. Want to thank everybody for calling in. But you can go to the site and purchase tickets at
LingerieBasketball.com.
You know, it's funny. He doesn't remember his own name or his birthday, but that he'll never forget. The ladies are going to stick around with us. We're going to talk to a few more people. Amber, I got you on the line, and this is one of the topics we talk about every week. You know, we do try to respect whoever's in office, and the Obama bill came out, and he introduced it to Congress this week. Mike, give us an update. What are your thoughts on the jobs bill?
Right now, I don't know.
He's like,
I've
right
been
now.
thrown for a loop. You know, I was prepared, but now it's like I'm reading some bios here.
Are you looking at Amber's tattoos? Because I'm looking at Amber's tattoos.
I was just there.
Like Amber has a nice cross tattoo on her shoulder that looks like, what is that? Is that like some? It's Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus gives her shooting arm strength.
Jesucristo.
Jesus Cristo.
So, I mean, I apologize for.
She's
for,
5'8", 120 pounds. Her
You know what?
measurements are
I-
34,
To be
27,
specific.
29.
To be specific.
Hair and eyes brown, an aspiring actress and model.
Oh.
Amber dreams of fame in the entertainment industry.
Dang.
Amber loves edgy fashion and a wide variety of music. When she's not playing basketball, Amber studies acting.
You know what I'm thinking right now?
What do you think it's a-
Hector, stay in Chicago.
Yeah, no kidding. Hector's going to stay inside. Amber, thank you so much for calling in. We're going to go to May.
All right, no problem.
Take care.
Bye, Amber.
Bye, Amber.
May, are you with us?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey,
ladies. Y'all looking good?
Hey, this is the all-girl caller show. I love this.
May, let me see. Where's May at?
Wait, what team are you on, May, so we can look at your picture?
Yes.
Hey, you know what's
Go
funny?
ahead. I'm repping the LA Starlets.
That's
The
our
Starlets. So you're
competition.
So
playing
we
on
play against
Friday.
the Divas tonight at 9. On Friday at 9:30.
And how much are the tickets if they buy tickets for the games?
They run for $20.
$20, and they can
Yeah.
buy them at the door, or do they have to buy them online?
They can buy them at the door.
But
Yeah.
if you buy two, it's $30. So
2 for $30. So bring a friend, bring a man, because
Yeah,
I'll bring
but
your
you
girlfriend.
only go online though. You guys have to go online and get those discounted tickets for
Exactly.
the hardwood, and then for the two gamers, it's called lingerie. You got to put the codes lingerie and hardwood.
Mike, are you looking at May? She is smoking.
You know what's
Yes, sir.
What's
that's
funny?
our Asian beauty. That's
Number
our
16.
Number 16.
And I
Be like
love
you women.
Canada.
You women are beautiful. You're live, but I've been looking at you for like
Oh,
20
we
minutes
appreciate
now.
that.
That's fine.
I've been checking you out too.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting hot
Just
now.
so you know.
You know
Dude,
what's funny?
and May is 5'9".
5'9".
I love
boy.
tall because most men are like very intimidated by taller women.
Don't be scared.
I am not.
I'm a
love
tall
the
girl
tall
myself, and I love a man with confidence.
I got
Doesn't
them
matter
legs
what
for you, boy.
There you go.
Legs are definitely
More to wrap
effective
around.
ways and very nice.
Boom.
You know what's funny? Tomorrow morning, when we do a
So-
recap of the show and some of the, I'm going to have a hard time explaining this because I've been so explicit about the type of show we're going to be doing. And what's funny is, I just wanted to share with you, ladies. Normally, the text and the emails that come through are about the topics, and you usually have the liberals, the conservatives. We've got a bunch of friends out there, but this one cracked me up, and I know she's listening. She's saying, "Do you girls play as hard as the roller derby girls?"
The roller
Yes.
derby. Yeah, I,
think
would
so.
say so. We
Yeah.
get bumped and bruised and hit and socked.
Scars? Get scars?
Yes.
Yes.
Plenty of
Scars,
scars,
war
bruises.
Oh, they're busting them out
The
now.
whole nine.
Definitely.
I love
we
a
get
woman with
tore
scars
up.
and not emotional.
No,
And-
you take the hit and you keep going.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
You know
is
what I mean?
Mia always this quiet, or is she
I'm
just...
not. You know, basketball is a contact sport, and there's a lot of contact in this. We have like bruises.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to let you know, So my starlets, actually, there's a lot of contact where I already have 3 fallen starlets. Claire, who just called in, she hurt her knee. Last game.
So you're talking up injuries now. You're making excuses for Friday's game already. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's intense. This game is intense. I mean, just because we wear lingerie, I mean, we play ball and we play hard. So you won't even notice the lingerie. You'll really be watching us play ball. Yeah. Like, that's pretty much how the game is.
And when we're fighting on the floor for the ball, you know.
And that too.
That too.
Ladies in lingerie on the floor fighting.
Yeah.
I have a question.
With no mud. No jello, no mud. It's just actual.
Therapist?
Do you need one?
Well, you know what? There's going to be one on Friday kind of looking like this.
Oh, okay.
Right,
are you going to get all the kinks out? Make sure we're okay?
Yes.
I'm with it.
We need you there early.
She said all the kinks.
All the kinks out.
I want to get all the... Yeah.
Rub it out.
Wow.
Are you going to bring your Vaseline?
Well, the code is hardwood, and we're going to be at the game rubbing it out.
Bring your Vaseline with you.
There you go.
Well, the reason we have the Vaseline, let me show you, ladies, is because Arvin needs to put on his costume because he does have tights that will go along with your ladies.
I see.
Because
oh my gosh.
Arvin fights crime.
Arvin.
So do you ladies think Arvin should put this on for you right now?
I do think
He said going to go in the other room. He's going to take his Vaseline and he's going to suit up.
Oh my God.
He said
Batman
if you
costume
guys
that
showed
I'm
up,
wearing.
this is what he was going to wear. So they're here. Now you got to do your part, brother. Let's go, man.
Get nice and slippery
I
for
don't even
us.
remember saying that in the first place.
Let's go, Arvin. Go put this
Come
on.
on, man.
Come back here.
We'll be waiting, man.
Don't forget your cape.
Fancy.
Oh, no, you're wearing the cape. I'm just going to take
And
pictures
you have to
with
do a booty dance in it too.
Oh, this is just
Right?
God's
Come on,
gift to
Arvin.
radio right
Don't
now.
be shy.
Okay, if you're on hold and you're not streaming, you're missing out.
Yes, definitely. Run to your Ustream right now
I'm,
because the ladies in here, and Arvin's going to be dressed as Batman.
You know, I've known Phil for over 20 years, dude, and he's hardly at a loss for words, and he's just trying to think of something to say over there.
You know what? No, I'm trying to recover. I really am. From the moment they
He's
walked
like, jobs,
job
Bill.
You know what's
job
funny
Bill.
is when Mike and I were preparing for the show, we go over the notes, we email them to each other ahead of time. Hector was going to call in from Chicago. We weren't even going to take his call anymore. He can, he doesn't matter.
Dude, don't call, man. Don't call. We're going to hang up on you.
We have conversations. We have debates. We sat around the table yesterday, and we do a pre-show. We kind of get ready. In 20 years, Mike and I rarely agree on anything. And it was so funny because yesterday was a special one. We had a couple of our Republican friends in the room. It was a really, really great prep meeting. Like I said, 3-4 hours ago, Arvin says, I think Jenny McCarthy's going to do something for us. She's going to call in. So for those of you listening and wondering why I'm so lost and we're so far off message today, Jenny sent us, and on the phone, 3 lovely women in the studio who are telling us about a league who I know some people are going to roll their eyes, but these ladies seem very serious about their sport. And, every time I try to go to another topic, Mike can't even focus with me, so it just goes in a different direction.
I got a fun fact here. Did you guys know that May was MVP for the Starlets last week? Is it last week, May, or for, what is it? I'm looking here on the website.
No, I'm just nominated for MVP.
Oh, you're nominated for MVP.
Yeah, so there's a running.
That's the
So go
modest way.
online and
Well, we don't want him to go all LeBron James on us, right?
Not too crazy.
I didn't even know. I'm not even knowing all this.
He's got all the Todd's got all the stuff over here.
I'm up. I'm
So
going. I'm
how does she
posting
get
pictures to you
nominated?
guys.
Is it the players that nominate her? Or is it?
I think it's just our president who does all the inside stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
She just came up on the side. Hold on, I'll get back there. I gotta get off the dirty picture page.
I think it's more. I think they said the top 5 scorers of the league. That's how that represents the MVPs. So I mean, that's pretty much how
They're
that
bringing
went
the
down.
music on us again.
All right.
We're going to our final break of the show. This is the 3 Guys Rant on AdrenalineRadio.com. And in the house we have...
Tatiana,
Crystal,
and Renee.
And Loud
Renee.
Todd.
And Loud Todd, Mike,
And
and Phil.
Mia.
And I called you Mia earlier. Did I do
You
that?
called me.
I
We're
don't
going to
know,
our
man.
last break. We'll be right back.
Sorry.
Please stick around.
I may.
Your financial fitness. I'm Deborah Wetzel. Identity theft is a menacing crime, leaving victims to sort out their credit histories, close payment card accounts, and request new Social Security numbers. Victims cite the amount of time and effort it takes to remedy the situation as their biggest problem. Now Rosetta Jones, Director of Corporate Relations for Visa, tells us where you can turn for help.
At Visa, we recognize that identity theft is an unfortunate crime of great inconvenience. So we've partnered with consumer group Call for Action to give people a place to turn. By calling 1-866-ID hotline, victims can talk to trained volunteers and obtain assistance that they need to get their lives back in order. Ultimately, no one should have to deal with the aftermath of this crime alone.
Visa and Call for Action have also developed tips to help consumers safeguard themselves from identity theft. For further information or to access prevention tips, log on to callforaction.org. I'm Deborah Wetzel.
Close your eyes in Chicago, and you can hear the sound of zebra braying in Africa. Look hard out your window in D.C., and you can see the snow-covered peaks of the Andes. Stand on a corner in LA and feel the hot wind of the Sahara brush across your face. The world is that small. We are that connected. Please visit earthshare.org and learn how the world's leading environmental groups are working together, making it so simple for you to make a difference. Because we are many, and we are one. Please visit us at earthshare.org to learn more. Earthshare. One environment. One simple way to care for it all. A public service message from Earthshare and the Ad Council.
May 6th, we start in Adrenaline History, RSD and Adrenaline Radio, 8 to 9 on Fridays with Pep and Dre. That's me and you.
Yes, that's definitely me and you. So be a part of history. Join us each and every Friday night, 8 to 9 p.m., as we give you sports banter at its finest in your house, your living room, and more importantly, your life.
Yes, mixing all that sports and passion every Friday night, 8 to 9 on Adrenaline Radio, 1680 AM.
Ow!
Streaming live from Los Angeles, the Three Guys Rant with Arvin, Mike, and Phil. Check out our website at www.the3guysrant.com.
Not yet, Phil, not yet.
The Three Guys Rant starts now.
And go, Phil!
If you could see how many people are saying you're on the air, idiot, we're looking good.
And we're all dancing in here.
You know what? Okay, fine. So we got far off the rails. Arvin is currently putting on his Batman suit, which for those of you who are watching and streaming, it'll be spectacular shortly. Ladies, I got a question for you, and I know it's going to come up.
I didn't know they made Batman suits that big.
I think the problem is they didn't make them that big. And that's why this is going to be fun and entertaining.
Hey, what do you say to people who, I know they're going to tell me tomorrow, that you're being victimized, that, you know, in an oversexed world, you're being exploited, that, help me, Mikey, what are the
two of them people, man?
I personally feel that we aren't being victimized. This is a choice, and I don't feel like we're hurting anybody. I see cheerleaders in small clothes, and it's not a big deal. I see girls modeling bikinis, and it's an occupation. You know what I mean? We get paid to do this, and I feel like it should be more empowering than anything that women can actually get out here, play basketball, get hurt, still look sexy, maintain their social lives, and all the above. You know what I mean? So I look at it as more of a positive thing versus negative.
No,
I know Renee was going to say something.
Yeah, I definitely don't see it as being exploited because we have an actual talent. I mean, some of us have played college basketball, so it's more of like showcasing our talents in a tinier, sexy outfit. But
I think it would only be exploitation if they had to wear clear heels.
Yeah, that's definitely. See, that's different. You're right.
But you wear tennis shoes. I'm looking at these pictures. You ladies are balling. There's a picture of you on the ground going for the ball hard, which I just posted on my Facebook.
The reason I ask is that, you know, in between the breaks, as we're talking to the ladies off the air, you all, and I know this is going to sound sexist, but, you know, you all seem very intelligent. You all seem to carry yourselves well. But a lot of people are going to say, well, no, it's just sexploitation. It's another form of, you know, some big business trying to, kind of like what they do with the lingerie bowl in the NFL to try to get the the tickets. They're going to say that it demeans you, and on and on and on. And I'm just, like I said, I just wanted to hear from your perspective that, again, I didn't realize some of you played college ball, but we have looked at some of the pictures. We're looking at some of the things here online. You ladies play as hard as anyone else does, and I agree with you in smaller outfits, which, again, I'm not against. I just wanted to ask your opinion on that.
I think I've heard it all. I've heard, we're trying to get women on top, and then you guys go out and do this. It's like, okay, get over it.
Hey, I have no problem getting women on top.
I know. Why is that a problem?
I just feel that I've played on both ends of the court. I've played in this league. I played semi-pro. I played there. I've actually enjoyed playing in this league, meeting a lot of new women, fun women. Everyone's great. And I don't, I'm not out there, my breasts aren't all out. I'm not on a pole. We're actually playing a sport.
Nothing against pole dancers, by the way.
Nothing against pole dancers.
That's a noble profession as well.
So we're going back to talking about tipping then. Is that what we're doing now? Yes. Tip your dancers, people.
Because we are, honestly, all of us are very well educated. Yeah. And, at the end of the day, we have our families and we have our lives to go to. After we
and that's more than most NBA players can say.
Agreed.
You got that right. Man.
Well, what's funny is, I mean, not funny, haha, but I know that in looking at a lot of the sports reviews, you have the professional female surfers. They wear the type of outfit you do. You have the decathlon. Mm-hmm. A lot of the women who are in the decathlon, a lot of the javelin runners wear small, if not smaller outfits than what you're wearing also. Right. And I know that, part of it is, people will say, yes, but that's a javelin runner, and that's a real sport. This is more...
Are you saying basketball is not a real sport?
No, hold on. I'm just saying that, people would say that, we're over here, or that the ladies are pushing for showing more skin, that they're not trying to take it seriously. So I was just curious as to... and again, I'm sure you've heard it all by now.
Right. I would just tell the ladies, even the naysayers and the doubters, okay, come to a game, please. Right. Don't judge a book by what it looks like. Actually come and enjoy the game. And I guarantee you they're actually going to be like, wow, I really misjudged these women.
I also want to say, like, the WNBA, I mean, they're out there trying to be men. We're just girls. You know what I mean?
Girls
We're playing basketball being women, So I don't understand, like, where there's any type of issue. We embrace our femininity. We wear makeup. You know what I mean? We wear dresses. We like to look good. And that's just what it is. And
so you all have something in common with Arvin. So
Arvin.
more than
Arvin did not put on.
Arvin came out of that tight suit.
I think it's ripped.
Look, for nobody they can see, they can actually see me over here sweating like a. There's ripped. No tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I can see why Batman's always pissed off. As soon as I try to stand up, it tore right down my crotch.
No, the cotton is coming out of the Batman suit.
There's a split
there.
Batman needs Weight Watchers.
There's a split, and it's not just in the costume.
While Arvin tries to fix the costume, Loud Todd's going to play.
Wait, no, I'm not yet. Hold on.
We're still. I'm sorry.
We're not.
I'm not the only one that has technical difficulties here. Okay, great.
They make a pill for that.
Hold on 1 second. I know that you had some other stuff you wanted to plug.
Yes, we are actually being covered by the following media: Telemundo, Ritmo Deportivo, with host Lady Crew, and that airs Sunday, September 18th at 12 p.m. Western Time. Field TV, Daily Habit with comedians Hal Rudnick and Asterios Kokinos.
We're on a lot of stuff.
Right.
HDNet.
I can see how Telemundo would get behind you guys.
Yeah. Right. It's going to be awesome.
You know what? When you're that good looking, you don't even need to know where you're going to be at. That's a good answer. We're just on a lot of stuff.
Oh, we've been on TMZ too.
Right. TMZ, KTLA, Fox News. We've been covered in ESPN Magazine, SI.com.
What else have you been covered in?
Chocolate. I was very whipped cream.
How about some powdered sugar?
I mean, if we really want to get specific, I'm just saying. But yeah, we're all over the place.
Yes,
you just Google us and we pop up. Boom.
Google me.
Google.
Hey.
All right. Well, Loud Todd tries to figure out how to get their theme
song. I can't figure out how to download on my iTunes.
All right, Mike, did you get?
Well, our theme song is "Diva" by Beyonce,
which we love.
Which I have here, but it won't play. It just keeps coming up with something else.
Somebody got it?
Someone's playing
and
it.
Shout out to our agility guards. They're our sponsors. We love them. The agility guards work. They're awesome mouthpieces.
Oh, is that what I was going to ask? What are agility guards or mouthpieces?
They help us with our agility, strength, balance, everything. And they're just like a wristband. You know how the bands?
Yes.
But they go in our mouth.
Very nice.
Yeah,
And they
custom
were
made.
Custom made.
For each and every one of us.
Wow.
Made with love. There it goes, Todd.
Here we go.
I'm a diva. That's our theme song.
So remember, check us out on Telemundo, Deportivo, and Fuel TV.
And go to our website, www.lingeriebasketball.com, and you'll see all of us, Crystal, Adi the Hottie, and Renee.
And fuel.tv.com.
Okay, now, Fuel. What's funny is when you were talking about some of the shows, one of the ones that made sense is HDNet is owned by Mark Cuban.
Yes.
Who also owns the Dallas Mavericks.
Right.
And so, again, he's always been on the forefront. And what's funny, it'll lend a lot of legitimacy to your particular league and what you're doing, because Mark Cuban's not a dumb man. He's only going to invest in what he thinks is strong. So I think that's excellent that you're on those kind of shows.
Yeah, that says a lot, right? That's awesome.
That does sound a lot.
Since we're getting close to the end here, I got to do my shameless plug too.
Go ahead, please.
If you don't make it out to see the Divas on Friday night, I'll actually be performing at the Hollywood Hotel in Vermont in Hollywood. The tickets are $5. They've got $2 PBRs. Everybody loves those. Come on out and support and get some laughs on me.
And shout out to our president, Nina Keiko.
Nina.
We wouldn't be able to be in this position without her.
I did want to say I apologize to some of your teammates and organizers. While we were talking to several people, there were others that called in. So if they didn't get in, I do apologize. It wasn't that we didn't want to talk to you, but the time constraints made it a little more challenging. Arvin, is there anything else you'd like to plug or any other surprises you have for today? I mean, the show's coming down to the wire.
Plug, that's always a wrong word to use with the first off.
Especially when there's Vaseline in the room.
Right.
All I got to say is that this room is usually hot. It's extremely hot today.
Hey, real quick, also for the listeners who won the tickets, you're going to email them, get in touch with them. What are you doing?
Email them, and you know what? Actually, that you bring that up, off of our affiliate station, which is Indy 104, we're actually going to be out at a red carpet event tomorrow. Anybody that wants to come out, I'll post the information on our website.
You are breathing way too heavy. Even the girls notice. They're looking at you to see if
Get
you're
on our
gonna
website.
Hey, it's hard to type with one hand, dude.
On Arvin. I like Arvin.
That's why you got to use your phone, Mike. Use your phone with one hand.
Long story short, I'll put it up on the website. Make sure to come out tomorrow from 6 to 10 off of Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood for red carpet event, Battle of the Bands, and other good stuff. I'll put it on the website.
Make sure to hit the websites, adviceradio.com, adrenalineradio.com, 3guysrant.com, loudtodd.com, lingeriebasketball.com. Follow us all on Facebook and Twitter and interact live with us.
I appreciate you rushing down to the wire, but you're looking at that clock, and that's actually 2.5 minutes off. So, one more time, ladies, how do they find you on Friday?
You can find us at 2920 Sepulveda Boulevard. It's called the Super Gym. It's located in West LA. We are all on Facebook, and we are all on Twitter. I'm at Adi Ali.
I'm at Sexy Hoop Star.
And I will be at the Lingerie Basketball League game on Friday at 9:30. You can find me there.
You will not find my Facebook page. There'll be no poking going on here.
Okay,
do guys poke you a lot on the Facebook?
We get poked. We like it.
Maybe
Wow.
in person.
We like to get
I have a feeling the three guys will be poking you quite a lot this week. Arvin is a heck of a poker.
You know what? I started poking already.
Wow. Arvin.
Anyway, let's try this again one more time. The address we're going to be at tomorrow is Sunset Grill, 7439 West Sunset Boulevard, from 6 to 10 tomorrow. So hopefully anybody and everybody can make it out.
I want to thank everybody for calling in today. I especially want to thank Jenny McCarthy for sending us the most special gift we've ever received on air.
Thank you, Jenny.
I apologize, I don't, but Arvin will post the websites that Jenny is affiliated with and her special causes. We'll make sure to get you all of the information. If you have any further questions or comments, you can always reach us at the number 3guysrant.com and send us an email. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week. And remember, Friday.
Stay loud, people.
Yeah.
Ladies, say goodbye to them.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, ladies.
Bye. Bye.
Do you like smooching? Hey, who doesn't? Well, there's this guy in Minnesota. He kissed 8,001 people in 8 hours at the Minnesota Renaissance Fair. That means he slapped a wet one every 3.6 seconds. That's fast. So whether it's smooching you have in your mind or whatever, you've got news you can use here on AdrenalineRadio.com. You're logged on, so why not call? That's AdrenalineRadio.com.
Hey everybody, this is Toby Keith for RAD. For many of us, drunk driving is something that other people do. Certainly not someone I know. When you see someone who's had too much to drink about to get behind the wheel, ask him to give up the keys. Always choose a designated driver. Music lives, you should too.
A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.